Hi everyone, this is the first tutorial for When You're Gone by Avril Lavigne. Okay, so this one will just be for really the introduction. So it will be slightly simplified when we get into the verse and chorus just because it's an easy piano tutorial, but it won't sound that different to how you've heard it done before. So we'll start with the right hand, and if you can't see what notes I'm playing, then I'll be telling you, so don't worry. Okay, so we'll start with the right hand, and it will start on an F sharp, and you play F sharp, G, E 3 times. The third time it's F sharp, G to a D above for the first bar, so it sounds like this. And that repeats 3 times. And with the bass hand, you play a C for 2 beats, and then an E octave. You can't see the bottom E, or just about. And then you go from an E octave to a B. And it changes from the C to the E octave on the third. That is when your bass hand changes. So it sounds like this. So you change from the E octave to the B just before you play that in the right hand. So I'll play that again for you. And then it repeats again. And again. And then we get to the bar before the singing starts. It's a D chord in the bar, and you can play something like in the right hand. And that's when the voice will start. In the bass, it's literally playing like a D triad, first, third and fifth of the chord. I'll play it up an octave just so you can see what I mean. Something like, so actually it's just a fifth of a D chord without the F sharp, a D and an A. Alongside, and I'll play that down the octave so you won't be able to see it, but it'll sound a bit like this. I'll play that again. And then we'll go into the verse. So let's do a bit of the verse in this tutorial as well. The right hand in this piece is going to basically be playing the vocal line with a few chords just to bulk it up. Which is pretty much what it does in the sheet music anyway. Okay, you can see that. So, you've landed on, drop down to the B beneath that. I always need a time on my own. D, B, D, 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 E, F sharp, G. And then the next bar. I never thought I'd E, B, A, G, B. E, B, A, G, A. I never thought I'd need you there are the words. The bass hand throughout this piece is pretty basic, which is helpful. You're just sort of plunking out chords, like the base of chords. So I'll play it up the octave just so you can see what the bass hand is doing, then I'll put it back where you will play it in the piece. So I'll play everything up the octave so it will sound higher than it's supposed to for the minute. So you're literally playing G and a B, or G and a D even. Always needed. When you get to needed, just play the D again. Always needed. When you get to time, drop the G to an F sharp here, and you stick with the D. I always needed time on my own. So you play that twice. Time on my own. When you get to own, drop to own, a B, and an E underneath. So that bar, the bass sounds like this. I always needed time on my own. And with the right hand, it will sound like this. And I never thought so you've ended on a B and an E. I never, when you get to never, play the E above that B. Time on my own. I never thought and then you drop to a C, and if you want you can play a C octave with a C underneath. Never thought I'd need you there when I cried. When you get to cried, you play an A and a D. So you've come from the C. Never thought I'd need you there. Play the C again. There when I cried. Drop from the C to an A and the D below that. Okay, so with the right hand, it will sound like this. And as I did there, you don't have to. If you think it sounds too like, you know, too many chords, you can take a few out. It's up to you really. So you can be creative. If you want to keep it going as a pulse, you can. If you want to do what I just did and just like I always needed time on my own. So you can just play it like half as many if you want, like a chord, a bar. It depends the sort of mood you want to create. So we've got to need you there when I cried. In the next tutorial, we'll go from that bar, and the days feel like years when I'm alone, and we'll take it up to probably just before when you're gone. So the next sort of page. I hope this has been a helpful tutorial. If you want me to explain anything or go over anything, just drop me a message or a comment. And thank you for watching.